for. I'm sorry. Mr. Blackwell, are you laying down, sir? Are you lying down? Should I ask? Thank you. You are in court, sir.
I'm sorry. Was still in my same position from the weight room.
But she told you when you checked in not to be in that position.
I was never told that directly, man. Or I didn't hear it.
All right, I think I have it together now, Mr. Soroki. So now the driver's license never acquired is going to be dismissed, and the no insurance misdemeanor is going to be dismissed. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Bryant, are you aware that you have an expired place ticket that is in default that you need to pay?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to make sure you get that paid like ASAP. And I'm gonna review it when I review these other matters, but you had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Soroki and he advised you of your rights today?
Yes, he did.
And you understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you receive that you give today will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Turning your attention to March 26, 2022. Were you driving in the area of Schaefer and Tyler in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you do something to make you come in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day?
I believe I did not have my lights on and I was tired. I came from a friend's house.
One more time. You did what?
I believe I did not have my lights on and I was very tired, so I came from a friend's house. Yes.
You had contact with Detroit Police Department. I'm not asking what you did. I'm just saying, did you do something?
Oh, yes, I did.
Detroit Police Department. Okay, and when asked for a valid driver's license, were you able to produce one?
No, ma'am.
Okay, satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause on the dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court is also satisfied we would enter a guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Bryant for failure to display. Ms. Bryant, are you at work right now?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay. All right, so the court is gonna assess a fine of $240. How soon would you be able to pay that, Ms. Bryant?
Can I pay Thursday? I get paid on Wednesdays, but that's like after when the court closes. Does that matter?
You get paid every week or every 2 weeks?
I get paid every week. I could pay it this week without a problem.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is give you, because you have one that's in default, so I'm gonna give you 30 days to make that payment so that I can review the one that's in default as well. So April 21st, you have to April 21st to make the payment of $240. And I'm hoping that by that time, I will see that you paid the other one as well. So April 21st, if you don't have it paid by April 21st, then you'll just come back in on this Zoom room, same Zoom at 8:35 a.m. on April 21st.
Can I pay Friday?
You can pay anytime between now and April 21st. And as long as you have it paid on April 21st, you don't need to appear. But if you don't have it paid on April 21st, then you need to show up or there will be a bench warrant.
Oh no, I'll pay it this week. Nope. I work at American Veterans Home, so I don't want to lose my job.
Okay, you're all set then. As long as you get it paid, I'm still giving you to April 21st because I know that things happen. So as long as you get it paid by April 21st, you're good. If you don't have it paid, then you just need to show back up on this Zoom, okay? You're all set.
Yes, ma'am. You have a blessed day.
You too, thank you. Thank you, officer. You're free to go.
Thank you, man.
Attorney Barrow, are we ready to proceed on Ms. Brantley?
I believe Ms. Brantley was the matter with the police officer that was discharged early.
Yes.
So I am not prepared as of yet. I actually,
Did you get an offer from Mr. Goss, or you just haven't been able to speak to Ms. Brantley?
no, I haven't had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Brantley.
But you did talk to Mr. Goss, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor, yes.
Will you take Ms. Brantley, do you have co-host, right?
I do, I can speak with her, yes.
Okay. So we want to be as efficient as possible today. While you're sitting here waiting on us, you could have grabbed Ms. Brantley into a breakout room to give her her plea agreement to see if she's accepted, okay?
I apologize, Your Honor. I was giving out offers in the breakout rooms. I just joined back in.
All right.
Ms. Brantley, I'm gonna invite you to a breakout room, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Just please accept the prompt. Okay, I sent you the prompt, Ms. Brantley. Please accept.
Now calling the People versus Ramon Albert Blackwell, ticket number P1005805, count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number P1030838, one count of failure to display valid apparatus license not on person. Ticket number P1259350, count one, no insurance, misdemeanor, count two, driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Ramon Albert Blackwell.
Today is the date and time set for pretrial, Mr. Soroki. How would you like to proceed in this matter?
The defendant wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. He'll be pleading to on the license and proper ticket to a failure to display. The no operator's license ticket will be dismissed. The no insurance misdemeanor will be reduced to improper plate, which he'll plead to, and the driver's license suspended ticket will also be dismissed. Plead to two, dismiss two.
And he's pleading to the both of the failure to display. There's a failure to.
He's pleading to the ticket ending in 8051, which will be a failure to display. And then he's pleading to the ticket ending in 3501, which is no insurance misdemeanor, which will be reduced to improper plate. The other two tickets will be dismissed.
Got it.
Thank you.
Mr. Blackwell, you talked to Mr. Soroki in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your rights?
Yes,
And you understood those rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Turning your attention, oh, can you raise your right hand? Oh, thank you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you give will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn your attention to July 4th, 2019. Were you driving a 2005 black Chevy in the area of Jefferson and Randolph in the city of Detroit?
Yes. The color's wrong, but yes.
Okay, but it was a 2005 black Chevy, a 2005 Chevy?
Yes, Trailblazer.
Okay. And you did something on that night, anything on that night that made you come in contact with Detroit Police Department, is that correct?
Yes.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Turning your attention to October 10th, 2021, were you driving a 2005 Chevy in the area of Ryan Road and 8 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you did something that made you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day where they pulled you over?
Yes.
Did you have valid insurance on that day?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause on the dismissals.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for failure to display, reduced charge of failure to display on ticket number ending in 5805. And will assess a fine of Mr. Blackwell. Are you working currently?
No.
Would you like to do community service in lieu of your fine?
How much is the fine?
It's gonna be $240 on your failure to display, and it's gonna be an additional $220 on your improper plate.
And that's on top of what I already just paid.
What did you pay, sir?
I had a balance of like $900. I called the court and I just paid every ticket I had.
If it was tickets, so today was the first day that you were assessed this fine for these offenses, right? So the thing about traffic violations is it's like a domino effect. If you keep getting them, you keep having fines. It's like you're never getting out of that never ending cycle because you pay something, but then you get 2 more. Or you pay something and you got like 5 more, some of which we actually dismissed today. So you only are being left with 2.
Yeah, I just recently paid him after I talked to the attorney the first time. My first court date, he told me to get my license. So I called 36 District Court and I paid every ticket I had. And then I went down there and got my license. And then I came back with the license and now I'm having I'm talking to you. So I don't know. I'm new to this.
So you ain't that new to this. I'm looking at your driver's record, sir. You ain't new to this. You're actually pretty true to it. You have still outstanding fees that haven't been paid before I even adjudicated the cases today. So, and I have nothing to do with those, okay? I mean, I would like for you to pay them, get current on those as well. But
From
the ones
where?
that I am, 36th District Court, City of Detroit. Do you need to come down to the 36th District Court and have them give you a printout of everything that you owe?
Yeah, I already got a printout, and that's what I'm saying. The printout they gave me, it was a balance of like $1,100, and I paid the whole balance. So now I'm asking, did I just accumulate a new balance since I just went on trial, or is this the remaining balance?
Well, I'm telling you that this is a new balance. The 220 and the 240 that I just assessed you, this has to be a new balance because I just assessed it. The court doesn't know anything about what just happened today. They won't know about this for another 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, that was my question. These are new charges.
But what I'm telling you is there are some that you didn't pay though, sir.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen them then. I wouldn't know how to even know that I owe for them then. If they didn't send it in the mail or if I called down and they told me I didn't owe for them, how would I know I have a balance then?
Well, you got your silver infractions the same time that you accumulated these other tickets, sir.
Oh,
That's what happened. So when
Okay.
you missed your first initial court date, that separated you had a fail to stop and you had a red signal. So you got these tickets on the same days that yeah, so they've been here.
okay, so that's gonna conclude this matter though. So you have the 240 that I assessed, the 220 that I assessed for a total of 460. These are going to be due on April 21st. If you're unable to pay by April 21st, just zoom back into this same courtroom at 8:35 a.m.
April 21st. Okay. Thank you.
So it's important that you show up if you don't pay it. It's either pay or show up. And the only two that I'm concerned about are ticket number 1005805 and ticket number 1259350. Any others that you still have outstanding balances on, I'm not gonna do a review hearing on those days. I'm just encouraging you to pay those.
Yeah, how would I know that I don't even know, I'm not even aware of them. The only time I ever had police contact in my life and was ticketed was these incidents that we are speaking on now today. So
I'm done. I don't know anything about it. You have a good day, sir.
I don't understand what you just told me, man. I'm totally confused.
April 21st, $260, or be here on April 21st at 8:35. Have a good day.
460 to be exact.
Yeah, I still don't understand. Can I talk to my attorney again in the private room? 12 or 16?
Mr. Soroki, you can talk to him and explain him. It's $460 that I've assessed today, okay?
And I'm unaware of the other balances.
Put you in a breakout room. Mr. Soroki will be in to talk to you momentarily after he finishes his docket.
So what am I supposed to do? Just wait here?
Accept the prompt, sir. Accept the prompt.
Okay. When I see the notification, I'll push it, man.
It's just go to breakout room, sir, on your phone and then hit.
Ma'am, I don't have that option.
Okay, you know what? You can come down here and be in person. You have a good day, sir. Bye. I'm not getting ready to. Who are we done? Who are we next on?
Your Honor, the rest of the tickets I need offers on. Both prosecutors are very busy.
When you get the wait. When Mr. Goss came into the breakout room, you didn't get offers on everything. Are you seriously trying to get an offer on each case by case? We're calling a case and getting an offer, calling a case, getting an offer?
No, I asked him on one ticket. He wasn't familiar with the type of ticket. He said he needs to see the file. And then on another ticket, he said it's a state ticket, which Ms. Cole hasn't been available for. So that's two tickets that are tied up.
Cole signed in. I saw Ms. Cole on the Zoom this morning.
She signed in. I contacted her. She said she was busy, that you'll get back to me, and I sent it to her. I texted
Goss
to
need
her.
to review in person? Which file does Mr. Goss need to see?
It's Portia Berman. It's his ticket LVSC NDPD-AT. Yeah, Portia Berman.
Okay.
Her second ticket.
Spell the last name, Mr. Soroki.
BURMAN.
Thank you.
And the other ticket that we're having that we need Ms. Cole for is Randolph Baldwin. It's a civil firearms charge.
Tenisha Baldwin?
No, the Randolph Baldwin. Page
Now,
one.
who has the Bullock matter?
I do, Your Honor.
Are we ready to proceed on that one, Mr.
I'm
Farrell?
ready to proceed with everyone on the camera for Bullock. Mr. Goss needs to pull up the record because it was an accident case.
Mr. Goss, get in here.
But Your Honor, I am prepared to proceed with everyone else on the screen.
Oh.
Including Ms. Brantley?
Yes, that's going to be adjourned to a new bench trial date, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Ms. Brantley, hold on
Ma'am,
one moment.
attending for bench trial, we do not need to talk.
Okay, Ms. Brantley, please
Well-
return April 18th at 9 a.m., okay? ma'am?
I just wanted to tell her this is my fourth time.
I know, you know what, and I will apologize to you, because I just told my clerk that as well. I remember seeing you at least one time myself. And I take full responsibility for today's mix-up. It was a mix-up with your name. We didn't realize that you had checked in before we let the officer leave. I truly apologize, but there is no way that I can allow you, I can't dismiss this matter when I know in good conscience that he was here. And I apologize, but that's all I can really do is apologize. And I don't want to hear any facts of your case until we go to trial. So we actually, did you give her trial date? Because we don't need to do that one on the record.
Okay, yep, Ms. Brantley, April 18th at 9 a.m., as we discussed. And you're free to leave, ma'am. Your device is on mute.
There must be 2 files for her too, because this one is.
Ms.
I
Brantley,
did not get the date.
yep, April 18th at 9 a.m., ma'am.
April 18th.
9
Same
a.m.
court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
Attorney Barrow, you did say Bullock, right?
Bullock, I did speak with him. We just, Mr. Goss needs to pull the file.
Oh, okay.
Same goes with, Miss. Miss Berman, Portia Berman.
So why did, Attorney Soroki say he was talking to them too?
She was an odd, so that's what I was assigned to. So who knows?
Okay. Not a problem.
I wasn't listening though, I'm sorry, I was working on it.
He's ready for everyone that's on the screen now.
We already did Crystal.
Yes.
And Madam Clerk, did you have an opportunity to check Mr. Blackman's license?
I think, did I chat you? I think I sent you back a chat. Oh, I didn't send it because it wouldn't let me do it. I'm gonna start because you was in a breakout room, that's why. Here you go. I did. Wait, it's not letting me do it. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, don't let me chat you back by you being in a breakout room.
All right, ladies, see you. I'm calling you in this order: Melisha Bryan, then Gwendolyn Barber, then Samaria Bass. So please be prepared when I call your name. Miss Barber, I'm gonna need you to be still. Turn your camera off until your name is called if you need to move about. Now calling the people versus Melisha LaVon Bryant, ticket number P1391087. Count 1, 6 to 10 miles over the posted speed. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Also ticket number P1391214, 1 count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Barrow, P85907, appearing on behalf of Ms. Bryant. Ma'am, state your name for the record.
Good morning, Melisha Bryant.
Thank you. Your Honor,
And the date set for a hearing, and also one is set for a pretrial. Please let me know how you would like to proceed, Mr. Vera.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Bryan would like to avail herself to the offer, which would be a dismissal of the no insurance, no valid, and then an amended responsible plea to a blockading to the 6 to 10 speeding.
Okay, and Ms. Bryan, you talked to your attorney, he advised you of your rights. You understood that plea offer?
Yes,
And it's a civil infraction?
yes.
Oh, thank you. All right, so the court is gonna enter a responsible plea on your behalf for blockading and assess a fee of $175. You need to pay that within the next 2 weeks, Ms. Bryan, or that fee is gonna go up, okay? So you have
Okay.
until April 4th to pay it. I'm gonna set the matter for a review on April 25th. If you've paid it by April 25th, you do not need to show up in my Zoom room, but if you have not, you need to show up.
Okay, the first date, huh?
Say that again.
The first date you said was April the 4th?
Yeah, so it's a late fee that's assessed on April 4th. So you would want to pay it before April 4th. But I am going to give you until April 25th to pay it.
Mhm.
And if you don't pay it by then, you need to appear back on Zoom
Okay,
at 8:35 a.m. on April 25th.
okay, and that's just if I don't pay it, correct?
That's only if you haven't paid it, correct?
Okay,
Okay?
yes, I have a question. Where do I,
Uh-huh.
do I have to come down to the court to pay it, or?
You can pay it at 36districtcourt.org. Or if you go to 36district.org, they'll have a list of DivDat machines throughout the city of Detroit that you can pay it at, like a kiosk that you can pay it at a local grocery store or a CVS.
Okay,
Go on there and find one near your home.
okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You
The
too,
other
thank
matters
you.
dismissed without prejudice.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
You too. Have a good one. You're free to
Thank
go.
you. Bye-bye.
Now calling the People versus Gwendolyn Rochelle Barber, ticket number P1380590. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Also ticket number 1380589. One count of disregarding red signal or amber. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Your Honor. Ali Vera appearing on behalf of Ms. Barber. Ma'am, state your name for the record.
Gwendolyn Rochelle Barber.
Thank you.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial, and one is just set for a hearing. Mr. Barrow, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, there is an offer from the prosecutor to amend the disregard red signal to a blockading and dismissal of the misdemeanor.
Okay, you had an opportunity to talk to your attorney and he advised you of your rights, is that correct?
Yes,
And you would like to avail yourself of the offer for the civil infraction of blockading?
yes,
Okay, the court will enter a responsible plea on your behalf on blockading and will dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor. We will also assess a fee of $175 on your case. You have, I don't know if you were listening, that the fee goes up as of April 4th, okay? So if you pay it between now and April 4th, it'll be $175. If you pay it anytime after that, it will go up. I am going to personally give you until April 25th to pay it, but it has to be paid in full by April 25th. If it's not, then you need to appear back here on Zoom at 8:35 a.m.
okay,
You have any questions?
no, ma'am.
All right, you are free to go. That
Thank
concludes
you.
your message. You're welcome. Have a good one.
You as well, thank you.
Bass, will you turn your camera on and be prepared for court?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Ms. Bass, I'm asking Ms. Bass to turn I'm assuming Ms. Bass to turn her camera on and be prepared to be, for a case to be called.
Ms. Bass, the judge is asking you to turn on your camera, please. And prepare to call your case, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second.
Abdullah Bilberia, are you prepared and ready for court? You can turn your camera on, sir, and we can call your case next. Oh, wait, I apologize. Mr. Bullock, what are we doing with Mr. Bullock?
I just received the offer right now as we're speaking, Your Honor. So if we're gonna call Abdullah's case, I can go. Bullock.
Okay, Abdullah, Mr. Soroki's client.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready at him, Your Honor.
All right, give me 1 moment. Let me find his, yeah, ready. Can you turn his camera on yet?
Yes. you-
What'd you say? Okay. You can turn your, put your phone on mute, Mr.
That was Soroki.
Baria.
He's on.
You want me to go mute, Judge?
Oh, that wasn't you. I apologize. I thought that was your background noise. So no, you don't need to. Give me just a second.
Mhm.
Now calling the people versus Abdullah Farouk Bilbaria, ticket number P1391935, one count of no insurance, no proof of insurance. Ticket number P1391934, one count of driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney. You're on mute, Mr. Soroki.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir? Please state your name.
Abdullah Bilbaria.
Today is the day set for pretrial. Please tell me how you would like to proceed.
Your Honor, defendant has showed me a valid registration and valid insurance. We ask court to dismiss on both matters.
Okay, and it was for a 2015 GMC?
Yes. Is that correct, Mr. Bilbaria?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
The court has confirmed that the officer at the court has verified documents for both the insurance and vehicle registration on the vehicle that was involved. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Bavarian, it does mean that people could bring this matter back if they so choose, but this matter is dismissed without prejudice, and you can have a good day.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Ms. Bass, you ready now?
Yes, sir.
I know why you said yes, Mr. Barrow, but I wasn't talking to you. I'm gonna do Ms. Bass because I had called her, but she wasn't quite ready yet, so I'm gonna call her and then Mr. Bullock. Mr. Bullock, I want you to be prepared to turn your camera on when I do call your name so that we can move fairly quickly through this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the people versus is it Samaria?
Samaria.
Samaria. Thank you for the correction.
Yeah, no problem.
Now the people versus Samaria Antoinette Bass, ticket number P131-36601. Count of driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Barrow, PA 5907, appearing on behalf of Ms. Bass. Ma'am, state your name for the record.
Samaria Antoinette Bass.
Thank you, ma'am.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. How would you like to proceed, Mr. Barrow?
Your Honor, at this time, there is stipulation to dismiss this matter for compliance.
I will dismiss this matter without prejudice. And this is for comply for valid docs and pursuant to Mr. Goss, or did you speak to Mr. Goss?
But yes, pursuant to Mr. Goss, that's correct.
So an officer of the court did verify that the vehicle is now titled.
As an officer of the court, I did verify that the vehicle was titled.
Thank you. This matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Bass, it just means that people could bring it back if they so choose. However, it is dismissed for today, and that concludes your matter. You have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Now calling the people versus Robert Courtney Bullock Jr. Ticket number XP 1356113. One count of accident giving information and or aid. Ticket number SP 1356111. One count of leaving the scene of an accident, personal injury. Ticket number SP 135611112. One count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Bureau appearing on behalf of Mr. Bullock. State your name for the record, sir.
Yes, I am Roger Bullock.
Today is the date and time set for trial. Mr. Vera, are we ready to proceed on a trial today?
We are, Your Honor. At this time, there is an offer from the prosecutor, and it is to amend ticket ending in 111 to a failure to report an accident and dismissal of the remainder.
One moment, please.
No problem. And Your Honor, I do have that statute if you would like it for the failure to report.
Sure. Will you want to send it to, or you can just say it out loud.
It's statute MCL 257.621. And that is a non-obstructable 0-point offense.
I'm sorry for a brief interruption. Mr. Soroki and Mr. Barrow, are there any other matters that need a city prosecutor to weigh in on?
Yes, I still need an offer from the city prosecutor on, let's see which ticket, on Portia Berman. And then I need a state prosecutor on Randolph Baldwin. And state prosecutor I can't reach. City prosecutor I've requested it 3 or 4 times already.
He actually came in 3 or 4 times already too, so he's here
Well,
now.
each time I tell him he's not familiar with the ticket, he says he has to review the file to see what the code number is on it. What the
Okay, he's here
citation
now.
is.
All right, back to, and I'm back on the record for Mr. Bullock. And we have an officer who is here on this matter. Would you like to state your name for the record?
So I'm gonna bring you.
Corporal Bennett?
Just the corporate.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like to state your name for the record on the Bullock?
20.
I'm sorry, state it again for the recorder.
4320. Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
I
You hear
hope
me,
she
Your
did.
Honor?
A little bit, you're in and out.
Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
down
you.
that.
And are you aware of the offer that was made this morning, or did you hear the offer that was made on this morning?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm aware of it.
All right. Okay. So the court is going to dismiss ticket number ending in 111 3 without prejudice, also dismissing without prejudice, ticket number ending in 1112. Mr. Bullock, did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney? He advised you of your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone promise you anything, force you, or threaten you in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to May 22nd, 2022. Were you driving in the area of Evergreen in Chicago in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have an accident on that day, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you report that accident to Detroit Police Department on that day, sir? Or any other day?
No, Your Honor.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied and stipulated to probable cause, Your Honor.
Thank you. So the court will enter a guilty plea on your behalf for failure to report an accident, and the fee in this case will be $250. How long do you need to pay that?
It should take about 2 weeks, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 days, but Mr. Barrow, will you stipulate to probable cause on the dismissals? We have the prosecutor wants you to be very, very.
Yes, stipulated probable cause as to the dismissals, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
And you said you need only 2 weeks to pay it. I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay it. You have until April 21st to pay that $250. If you don't have it paid by April 21st, you need to appear back here on this Zoom at 8:35 a.m. on that date.
Yes, Your Honor.
Otherwise, you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too.
Your Honor, can we call Mr. Buchanan? He's at work, so I just want to get him out of here. He's going to accept.
I do apologize, but I would like to call the retained counsel first, please.
Okay, not a problem, of course.
Because he stayed in the break. No,
You know, retained counsel, you coming out
he didn't. He
They
called.
can't.
No, he called. I know, but he
So
called.
we have to be on.
Yeah.
top of it.
I thought we already had handled them because we did a few other retained counsels. I actually forgot about them.
And I usually check the breakout room, but today it's been
Yeah.
really, really busy because I have to get her.
Remember, I actually put them. I actually put them
In the room. No, that
Mhm.
You need her.
No, I need you.
Okay.
When they plead to leave the
Hold
scene.
on.
You know, dismiss.
Ready to proceed, can you pronounce the Badger ready? Ready?
Yes, we're ready, Your Honor. Thank you.
Now calling the people versus Najib Mahmood Badareddin, ticket number P 1424903, one count of 6 to 10 miles over posted speed, one count of no proof of insurance. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Roger Canzano, 11586. Thank you.
I know that your client was here. Are we waiving his appearance now?
He's there now. He was there all morning. Let's see.
Will you state your name for the record, sir? I know he was here all morning, but he's not here now, so can you waive his appearance, please?
Mr. Benedict, we're on court right now. Can you?
My phone cut off.
His phone cut off, Your Honor.
I figured that. It's okay. He doesn't have, I mean, I know that I know that he was here. We saw his face all morning, so it's okay. He doesn't have to get back on, but will you waive his appearance?
And he did it. He did have insurance, by the way.
Can you waive his appearance, attorneys, is what the judge said?
We waive Mr. Benedict's insurance appearance, Your Honor.
Thank you. I do not see.
Page 2, you probably don't have it on, that's the page you was missing.
Yes.
Formal hearing.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Counselor, how would you like to proceed in this matter?
We'd like to proceed, but we understand the officer is not there to cut it short, Your Honor. He could make, we would ask for a dismissal if he's not there.
The court takes note that this matter was set for 9 a.m. It is now 11:27 a.m. and an officer has not checked in on this matter, neither in person or on Zoom. Therefore, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. It should have been Officer D. Bennett. So Officer D. Bennett, if you're on, please let us know. Officer D. Bennett.
He didn't check in for this case.
If he won't, he can be right.
All right. The matter is going to be dismissed without prejudice, Attorney Canzano. You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Apologies for the delay in today's hearing. Are the parties ready to proceed on bail? Ms. Bell, if you're ready, will you turn your camera on, ma'am?
Yes, I was waiting in the break room and I never had anyone come into the breakout room with me.
Which breakout room are you in, ma'am?
I was in room 26.
Mr. Soroki, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I didn't see her in there. I'm sorry.
You
Go
stayed
back.
there the whole time, Ms. Bell? Did you have any complications with your computer at all?
No, I was in the breakout room waiting and I just
Okay.
joined back to court.
Okay, ma'am, we apologize for that, that mix up. We're gonna put you back in the breakout room because you have to be there in order to have a private conversation with the attorney. Before I let you or the prosecutor go, Mr. Soroki, will you put her in the breakout room? And did you have an opportunity you haven't looked at this one at all, am I right, Mr. Soroki?
No, Miss.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see
give
here.
it, I'm gonna give it to the prosecutor. Ms. Bell, you're gonna go into a breakout room. Just give us about another 10 minutes. We're gonna get an offer from the prosecutor who's standing right here. And then Mr. Soroki is gonna come in there and tell you, and explain to you what the plea offer is gonna be. If you're
Okay.
willing.
I also need an offer on Walter Bell.
He's working on it.
Check your text message.
Oh,
Okay.
check your text message.
All right, thank you.
Are we ready to proceed on Brandon Buchanan?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Buchanan, can you turn your camera on? Mr. Buchanan, is your father Brandon Buchanan?
Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Is your father's name Brandon Buchanan?
You said my father's name, Brandon Buchanan?
Yeah.
Nah, my father's name is Bernard Buchanan.
Okay, I thought maybe you were the son of an attorney that I know. Now calling the people versus Brandon Richard Buchanan. Ticket number 139-30201, one kind of license impaired. Ticket number 139-29991, one count of 11 to 15 over the speed limit. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Barrow, PA 5907, appearing on behalf of Mr. Buchanan. Sir, state your name for the record.
Brandon Buchanan.
Sir. Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Buchanan would like to avail himself to the offer, which would be to a guilty plea to ticket ending in 0201, which would be amended to a failure to display. And then ticket ending in 991 would be amended to a limited access 1 to 5. And dismissal of the remainder, Your Honor.
Limited access for how much over?
1 to 5, Your Honor.
One moment, Counselor.
Yep, take your time, Your Honor.
There's a couple of other matters in the file that I want to know if they're up for future hearing or not.
Okay, no problem. You want me to place Ms. Bell in a breakout room by chance? Breakout room 26 again?
Are you co-host?
I am.
You want to do it?
Yeah, not a problem. Ms. Bell, I'm gonna place. Ms. Bell, just go ahead and click the prompt again to join breakout room number 26. It's gonna be the 4 dots on your screen, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. And then the attorney will join you shortly.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the,
Oh, there you go.
I don't know, it got.
Please place your phones on mute.
Do they want to mute it or unmute it?
Unmuted, yeah.
Okay.
So what else?
Mr. Bell, please use your phone. I am going back on Brandon Richard Buchanan. The court has two other tickets in its possession. Ticket number P12000235. One count of driving while license suspended that is in default or actually warrant status. And ticket number P11607772. One count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle, one count of no insurance misdemeanor, and one count of drove while license not valid or improper license, which is also in warrant status. The court would like to set aside the warrant in these matters at this time. Counselor, would you need time? Oh, I can also tell you what the agreement is, or what the plea agreement would be from the prosecutor, and would you need time to talk to your client? We
Yes.
have the ticket number ending in 772, the driving unregistered untitled vehicle and the no insurance will be dismissed without prejudice, while the driving while license not valid or improper license will be reduced to an FTD. The other one that was in warrant status was a driving while license suspended that your client still owes $348 on.
Mr. Buchanan, did you understand all that?
No, I heard it, but I don't understand any of it.
I'll speak with you in the breakout room. Sir. I'll speak with you in the breakout room. I'm gonna invite you to a breakout room. Please accept the prompt and I'll join us shortly after I put on one more case, okay?
My man.
No problem, sir.
All right. Which one are you ready on?
I'm ready at Walter Bell, Your Honor.
Mr. Barrow, which one do you want to do before you go into the breakout room with UK?
Mr. Schonberg.
Have you pulled him out? Yeah, I see him.
I already spoke with him. Yes, Your Honor.
But I see his name. Mr. Barrow, will you turn your camera on and be prepared for court, sir?
I've been trying to turn this phone on. This camera on all morning. I haven't seen it.
It actually is on. Your camera is on. It's are you using a phone or a laptop?
It's a laptop.
So there's a little camera thing at the top of your laptop that's covered up, sir. Just take it's like a little slide. You can just slide it over.
There we
All
go.
right, there you go.
All that time. That's all I had to do.
That's all you had to do.
Okay. Bird, take off your hat, please. Thank you, sir.
And I'll be with you in just a moment. I don't. Is this just the one matter, Mr. Barrow, Mr. Bird?
It is the illegal dumping, Your Honor.
Okay, now calling the people versus Sean Wesley Bird, ticket number P1392282, one count of illegal dumping. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Your Honor. Ali Barrow appearing on behalf of Mr. Bird. Sir, state your name for the record.
Sean Wesley Bird.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today's a day and time scheduled for a pretrial. Mr. Byrd, there is an offer from the prosecutor to which Mr. Byrd would like to avail himself to. That is a 12-month delayed sentence and payment of the cleaning fees, according to the prosecutor, to which Mr.
These are,
We can get that information. I don't have it on.
okay. All right, so Mr. Byrd, you had an opportunity to speak to your attorney. He advised you of your constitutional rights, sir,
Yes,
and you understood those rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
yes,
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
yes,
Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth?
yes.
You can put your hand down. Turning your attention to September 25th, 2022. Will you tell the court what you did that made you guilty of illegal dumping?
Yes.
Tell me what you did that made you guilty of illegal dumping, sir.
Well, I threw some branches off the back of my trailer and police was pulling up behind me.
And did you have permission to throw those branches in the area that you were throwing them in, sir, from the owner?
Not at all. I didn't have permission.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And Mr. Byrd, did this occur on Belton and Greenview in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so the court is going to, in addition to the cleaning fee, we're going to assess a fee of $190, sir. And then we're going to put this on a 12-month delay sentence. You're going to contact the probation department to find out what the cleaning fees will be. You have, first off, Mr. Byrd, will you put your phone number in the chat, or if you don't mind saying it out loud, but you can do it, you can put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat if you like, so that we'll have your phone number as well, and I'm also gonna give you a phone number to the Department of Probation. It's 313-965-3414.
313-965.
3414.
I have it.
Okay, and so you're gonna contact them. You're gonna contact them, and they're gonna let you know what the cleaning fees are. You're gonna be responsible for paying the cleaning fees as well as the $190 fine that I'm going to assess here in the court. And we're gonna put this as a delayed sentence for March 21st, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Sir, you are not able to get any more tickets between now and March 24th of next year, or 21st of next year, okay?
Understood.
So as long as you make that call to, oh, you know what, I can use that now. I apologize, it's gonna be at 9:00 a.m., sir. So March 21st, 2024 at 9 a.m. and please contact the Department of Probation to find out what other fees you have to pay.
Okay.
Okay, you're all set.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm just gonna speak with a couple other individuals and that will conclude it for me.
Mr. Barrow, do you have Miss Bell?
No, that is Mr. Soroki, but there's still Miss Berman.
I have it.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready to proceed on her? You want to? Well, you're gonna go and talk to Mr. Buchanan.
I thought so.
Take Mr. Bell.
Right, I thought Soroki was handling Berman. I mean, Miss Berman.
Either way.
I am. I'm handling Ms. Berman.
Okay. All right, and I need to talk to you, Mr. Soroki, regarding Miss Bell.
Regarding Miss Bell?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to get online now.
I'm ready on Walter, Bill.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. I mean, Attorney.
Has anyone talked to Raphael Bowman in the breakout room?
No.
He's in breakout room 12.
So
All
that
right, I'll
would
go
be,
talk to Mr.
wait,
Um,
before you go, I want to do Mr. Bell though, okay?
okay, very good.
I don't know that I have Mr. Bell's file though, one moment. Now calling the People versus Walter Bell, ticket number U 557-54620, one count of disorderly conduct. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appear on behalf of the defendant. Also, there's three more tickets with that case, Your Honor.
You're absolutely right. Ticket number SP 114-92301, disorderly conduct. Ticket number U 600-34221, alcohol-related violation.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna ask how you would like to proceed in this matter.
There's also trespassing ticket too.
One moment. I have, just so that I clarify the record, I'm gonna, okay, yep. I'm gonna add 195-243-451 on trespass. And thank you, Mr. Soroki.
You're welcome. Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept off the prosecution. He'll be pleading guilty to the alcohol-related violation. The other three tickets will be dismissed.
Looking now.
Okay, Mr. Bell, you had an opportunity to talk to your attorney. He advised you of your rights.
He hasn't advised me of my rights yet, Your Honor.
Your constitutional rights, like your constitutional right to a trial, those types of rights, you haven't heard those yet?
No, I was gonna, I'm a United States Army veteran, and I was gonna try to get the United States Army Veteran Administration, Veteran Court to get the other ones done, or I'll just pay the fine.
So here in 36th District Court, we don't have a Veterans Court, Mr. Bell.
Okay. Well, how much is the fine?
Excuse me, Your Honor. We do have a Veterans Court. It's in Judge Holmes' courtroom.
I thought it was, oh, thank you, Mr. Goss. I thought it was just the drug court over there.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
We used to see a Veterans Court. I don't know if there is still one now.
Give me one moment while I call probation and see what the process is of getting this matter referred over to Veterans Court. I know though that we do have to take the plea. So give me one moment. Let me find out what we need to do on this one. I need to.
Mr. Soroki, while we waiting, can we
Yeah,
pop
go to
into?
court. Let's go to breakout room 2. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
In your honor, I am prepared to proceed with Mr. Buchanan at this time.
Okay, give her 1 second.
Absolutely, take your time. And then, Madam Clerk, there was a Mr. Blackman that was here that I was dealing with, and it looks like he left. Am I right? Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Oh, well.
Okay, the court is gonna recall the bail matter momentarily. We are inquiring about the Veterans Court referral. Did you say that we were ready to proceed on Buchanan matter, Mr. Barrow?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Recalling the People versus Brandon Richard Buchanan, ticket number P11607772, 1 count of driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, 1 count of no insurance misdemeanor, 1 count of driving while license not valid or improper license, that are actually were in warrant status, and ticket number P1200235, driving while license suspended, that was in warrant status. The court has set aside those warrants. Ticket number P1392999, 1 count of 11 and 15 over speed. Please press mute.
I didn't. You said hit mute, Judge.
Yeah.
1 count of defective or missing equipment. 1 count of no proof of insurance. Also, ticket number P1393020, 1 count of drove while license not valid or improper license. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Barrow, PA 5907, appearing on behalf of Mr. Buchanan. Sir, unmute your device and state your name for the record, please.
Brandon Buchanan.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Buchanan would like to avail himself to the offer indicated on the record.
Okay. Mr. Buchanan, when I'm not asking to unmute for you to unmute just yet, because you have a lot of background noise and it messes with my brain function. So when I ask you to unmute your phone. All right, so just to go over the offer on ticket number, I want to reiterate for the court that the court has set aside all warrants in this matter. And in ticket number ending in 0772, the offer is to dismiss counts 1 and 2, driving unregistered, untitled vehicle, and no insurance misdemeanor, in exchange for a guilty plea to count 3 of failure to display and amended charge of failure to display. And then for the original cases that were on the docket for today, ticket number ending in 2999, the offer was to plead to a 1 to 5 offer, limited access on count 1, while dismissing counts 2 and 3. And then on ticket number ending in 3020, the court is going to the plea offer is to plead to failure to display an amended charge of failure to display on count 1. Is that correct, Mr. Barrow?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and your client is aware that the one that we pulled out of warrant status is still owed a balance of $348. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Buchanan, you can unmute your phone now. I'm hoping that you will walk into a quieter area.
Yes, ma'am, I was.
All right, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Barrow and he advised you of your rights, sir?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
And you understood your rights?
Yes, I do.
Did anyone promise you or threaten you or force you in exchange for your guilty plea today?
Nobody but my daughter.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Right. And are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Turning your attention to November, no, actually, it's January 31st, 2021. Were you driving in the area of Wyoming and eating in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
You were driving a 2002 green Ford,
Yes, ma'am.
and you did something on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And when asked to provide a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
I was not able to do so.
Satisfied on a factual basis on that matter, Counselor?
Satisfied and stipulated to probable cause as to dismissal of the remainder, Your Honor.
Turning your attention, sir, to September 24th, 2022, where you driving 99 by Ford vehicle in the area of Evergreen and Wadsworth in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
And you came in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day too, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Officer Bennett.
That is correct. And when asked to display a valid driver's license for Officer Bennett, were you able to do so?
No, ma'am, I wasn't.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor, and stipulated to probable cause as to the dismissals.
Thank you. And lastly, on September 24th, this was actually a civil infraction. So you are aware of the civil infraction to is a zero, it's a 0 point of concern for the limited access.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
That's a civil infraction, Your Honor. I do have the authority to plead him responsible for that.
Right, that's what I said. For the civil infraction, he's aware of the civil infraction of where he's pleading responsible. Maybe I did say guilty. Maybe I should have said responsible to 1 to 5 limited access. It's a 0 point offense.
Yes, he is aware of it.
Yes.
All right. So the court is also satisfied with factual basis on the misdemeanors and will enter a guilty plea on your behalf for failure to display on ticket number ending in 3020 and also 0772, both failure to display. We will enter a responsible plea for the limited access 1 to 5 over. That fee is going to be $125. It's a statutory fee of $125. Wait a minute, because I need to see. Are you working? Are you currently at work, Mr. Buchanan?
Yes, ma'am. I'm currently at work as we speak.
Okay. Ooh. And thank you for being patient this morning.
You're very welcome.
Ready on Portia Berman, Your Honor, also. Yeah.
You mute your device, Mr. Brandon. Yep.
I apologize. Right on.
The court is going to assess a fee of $220 on the one that was in warrant status, ticket number ending in 0772. I'm going to waive that $220 fee on that one. So we're going to waive the $220 fee on that one. We're going to assess a fine of $190 for the failure to display on ticket number ending in 3020. And you also have the $125 on the responsible plea of 1 to 5 over, as well as the $348 that was still remaining on the ticket that you were in default. This is going to be a total of $663. $663, Mr. Buchanan. How long will it take you to pay that?
Ma'am, I can pay it in maybe 2 weeks' time. I get paid in 2 weeks. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'll be able to pay it in. I don't have a calendar in front of me right now, so I can't put a date on it.
Let me tell you what I want you to do, because I'm trying to help you, okay?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
need you to pay the 125 within 2 weeks, okay? The
Fine.
125 needs to be paid by April 4th,
Okay, paid.
okay?
Uh-huh.
Because if you
April.
don't pay that one by April 4th, that one's gonna go up, and so you wanna tackle these in a way that just makes sense, that makes sense for you not to be incurring any more fees, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And then the 190 fee that I assessed for you today, and the, what else did I do today? I waived this one. So for the $190 fee and the $348 fee, what I want you to do is come down to 36th District Court and enter into a payment arrangement.
You said for the $348 fee and for the $190 fee.
Yeah, that's for the $348 fee and the $190 fee that I assessed for you today. It's gonna be a total of $538 that you're gonna come to the 36th District Court, enter into a payment arrangement. I want your payment arrangement to be no less than $100 a month. And so at $100 a month, you should be paid, it should be done in 6 months. What's my review date? So we're gonna set this for a September. And that's a date. So I'm gonna set this for review on September 21st, 2023 to make sure that you've paid all of these, okay?
Okay. If I haven't paid before then, will I be vindicated?
If you have paid them all before that date, you do not need to show back up in my courtroom. But if you haven't, you need to be here on September 21st at 8:35 a.m.
Okay, that's 9/21/23. If not paid.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay.
All right, you are free to go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You've been so helpful.
You're welcome. Just make sure that you don't keep doing this, because it's a never-ending process if you don't stop. If you have to start driving the speed limit and making sure you're not incurring more of these tickets, because it's never ending.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Take care of your daughter, not parking tickets.
Definitely will do.
Have a good one.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
You too.
One of the nicest judges.
Free to leave, Mr. Buchanan. Thank you, sir. You're on mute, sir.
Thank you too. You were very helpful today, man. I appreciate you.
Of course, brother. Not a problem.
And thank you for the compliment that I missed. I apologize.
Oh yeah.
I heard that
It's all right. I just being honest.
You take care. We'll be ready to proceed on Mr. Barrow.
You too.
No one at this time, Your Honor, but
Portia Berman is so you don't have Berman or Bentley?
no, but we can take care of these matters. I do have one final matter that we can speak at the end of, Your Honor.
Okay.
What about Bowman?
I'm sorry. Your Honor, Baldwin, that's one that the state, we need a state offer on. The state prosecutor has not been available to give us an offer.
She normally answered, but she.
On the
Your-
following matter, what do we have? One of them is closed already. The other is a failure to display a operator's license and then a failure to have a CPL license in possession.
Yeah, he showed me a CPL license. He has a valid CPL license and he showed me a valid driver's license.
Okay, you can bring that one on in.
Okay, I'll bring him in.
Run the license.
Thank you.
Are we ready to proceed on Ms. Bentley and Ms. Berman?
Yes.
And I have Yancey here, Kay Yancey for Wasserville too.
You gave me a printout for Bell, didn't you?
Wasserville, yes.
Did
I
you
did.
give me?
You took, I think you gave me two.
Did I give back?
Yes. Well, I missed one or two. Oh, no. Hold on. This is the one he's pleading to. That's the one he's pleading to.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Yancey. We do have Mr. Walter Bell here. I'm gonna recall Mr. Walter Bertram Bell, lead case number U 600342221. That count is alcohol-related violations. Mr. Bell also has two disorderly conduct and a trespassing offense that was on the docket for today. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
Alan Sroki, P3744, appearing behalf of the defendant. And Mr. Bell, you need to unmute, sir.
Okay, I'm in, Your Honor.
Please state your name.
For the record.
Walter Bertram Bell. Bell, Bertram, Bertram, Walter, Walter.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pretrial matter. While we were on the record previously, Mr. Bell indicated that he is a veteran and would like to avail himself of Veterans Court. And we have called the specialty court in on this Zoom. So I believe that they will do an assessment if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Your Honor. I have a lane. We have to talk to Mr. Bell. I can briefly explain to him how our Veterans Court works. And then he can let us know if he's interested, and then we can kind of go from there.
Would you need it to be placed in the breakout room with Mr. Bell?
That'd be great, Your Honor.
And does he need to have counsel present with him?
I don't know, but that, it'd be no problem if he does.
Mr. Vero, are you available to go into a breakout room with Mr. Bell and Mr. Yancey for me, please, while we handle the rest of today's matters?
Of course I am.
Madam Clerk is going to put you all into a breakout room. Mr. Bell, you have to accept the invitation to join the breakout room, okay, sir?
Okay, I'm in Indiana now, in the recovery house.
Okay, you can tell that to Mr. Yancey when you get into your breakout room, sir.
Okay. You're not Judge Yancey?
And for the record, we are not related.
Oh, okay.
No, sir.
So go ahead and go into that breakout room, sir. Breakout room number 4. Look on your screen and go to, and you should see breakout rooms.
You have to join the breakout room.
And Madam Clerk, for Walter Bell, I see a Walter Bertram Bell. Is it the same individual?
Yes, that's his name, but he hasn't joined the breakout room yet. He's in there now.
Okay, because there's 2 Walter Bells. I just want to see which one's whose.
I think they're all the same
person.
They're all him.
Okay,
Just
perfect.
one of them is missing his middle name. That's it.
I got you. Okay, thank you.
All right. It is 12:09. I apologize for today's delays. For those of you who are still with us, thank you so much for your patience. I will keep that in mind going forward on any fees that I assess at this point going forward. Ms. Portia Berman, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can you turn your camera on for me, ma'am? Now calling the people versus Portia Michelle Berman, ticket number P 1402229. One count of no insurance misdemeanor, one count of leaving the scene of an accident, property damage attempted. Please state your appearance for the record.
Portia Berman.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant.
Miss, I don't think I have that page.
What was her name? We call it Portia.
Mhm. Today is the date and time set for a hearing. Mr. Soroki, how are we proceeding?
Yes, the defendant wishes to accept off the prosecution. They'll be dismissing the no insurance misdemeanor and the other ticket, LVS CNPD ATMT, will be reduced to failure to.
Mr. Rucker, we can't hear you.
You're not on
Complete
mute,
the
but you,
failure to report on her second ticket, the LVS CNPD.
I have no idea what the LBSC, hold on, let me look at the,
Leaving the scene of an accident.
oh, you're just using the abbreviation. Thank you. So you're gonna do failure to report on leaving the scene of the accident, property
Yeah.
damage?
Yes.
All righty, okay. Ms. Berman, you had an opportunity to speak to Attorney Soroki. Did he advise you of your rights?
Yes.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you, threaten you, or force you to in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
All right, will you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to October 28, 2022. Were you driving a 2006 Buick in the area of Joy Road and Open in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you have an accident on that day?
I wouldn't consider it an accident.
What would you consider it?
There was a collision, was that correct, Miss Berman?
Yeah, it was a collision.
Did your car hit something else?
No. The lady actually ran a red light and I avoided the accident, and it was maybe like a scratch. It wasn't a bump or dent or anything, but
So you didn't hit anything? You didn't collide with anything?
yes, I did.
Okay. If you didn't, I'm gonna set this for trial, and I'm not feeling very confident that you feel that you're guilty.
I really don't know, like from how it actually happened. I'm not sure if that would be considered an accident.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and set this matter for a bench trial on April 18th at 9 a.m.
Can I just plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
So what is continue the $0 bond, and I'll see you for a trial on April 18th at 9 a.m.
Okay, and then what happens then?
So the officers will show up, either they'll remember what happened, they may not remember what happened, and the matter will get dismissed. If they remember what happened and they can say that they have evidence to say that you actually did have an accident, then, they'll still maybe, have this offer prepared and ready for you. But I have to be able to make a factual basis, and I can't do that today.
Okay, is there any way I can present pictures?
Yes, ma'am, you will be able to do that. And on the day of trial, you can make sure that you tell the attorney that you're assigned to on that day that you have photos.
Okay.
Okay? I will see you on April 18th at 9 a.m., ma'am.
Thank you.
Your matter that concludes your hearing for today.
Okay, thank you.
You take care.
You too. Well, I just can't get this shit over.
Mr. Yancey, we're ready to proceed on Mr. Bell.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, if I,
Mr. Bell to come back to the courtroom?
He left.
He did, Your Honor, and there's a reason as to that. We scheduled him a bench trial date, and Mr. Yancey and I spoke with him. He's currently living in Indiana, and he actually has expectations to move to California. So Mr. Yancey can possibly elaborate further, but it would be a reach for the VA court to Detroit VA court.
yes, Your Honor, he stated that upon leaving the facility he's in now, he is going straight to California. And even though our program, has supervised some people out of state, I think that would be a little bit of a challenge for us, for him to start off in a state that far away and us try to supervise him.
Understood. So we're setting this matter for a bench trial?
That is correct, Your Honor, and I gave him the date of April the 18th at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Mr. Vero. Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
You too.
I'm ready to proceed on Bentley and then Mr. Baldwin. Wait a minute, Ms. Bentley. No, I'm doing Mr. Baldwin and then Ms. Bentley. Ms. Bentley, that's just the consequence that you have for having way too many tickets for me to try to sort through right now. Now I'm calling the People versus Randolph Fitzgerald Baldwin, ticket number P1253392, one count of failure to display a valid operator's license, not on person, one count of failure to have a CPL license in possession. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Randolph Fitzgerald Baldwin.
No. Today is the date and time set for a hearing, Mr. Soroki.
Yes.
The court has verified. Mr. Soroki, how would you like to proceed? Let me know.
Your Honor, I'll request the court to dismiss both these matters. Mr. Baldwin has showed me a valid operator's license and a valid CPL license.
And you did in fact have a CPL license on that day too, sir. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I just didn't have it on me at the time.
Okay. So the court has verified that the driver's license is in fact valid on today. And an officer of the court has verified that there was a valid, that you do have a valid CPL license as of today and on that day. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Baldwin, of course, you want to make sure that you keep that stuff in the car with you at all times. You can see what complications it can cause for you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very aware of that.
Good work. So we're gonna dismiss this matter.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You have a better one.
All right. I am sorting through Mrs. Bentley's file to figure out which ones are up to date.
These four, the other two are reviewed, so that means she probably just made sure she paid, so I'm gonna check.
Yeah, we sent a review for today. Now calling the People versus Sharaya. Okay. Sharaya Bentley, ticket number P1283234, one kind of driving while license suspended, one kind of driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, one kind of no resource misdemeanor. Also, ticket number P1289667, one count of driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am? Your name, please?
Sharaya Bentley.
Yes. Your Honor, prosecution, Ms. Bentley wishes to accept the offer of prosecution, should be pleading to a failure to display on the driver's license suspended, which is a ticket ending in 2341. The remaining
I'm sorry,
tickets.
Mr. Soroki, I know you're going fast too, but you
Okay,
gotta turn
sorry.
towards, you gotta turn your face towards the computer so
I'm
that
sorry.
me and the recorder can hear you.
Yes, okay. Ms. Bentley wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. The first ticket on the list is driver's license suspended. That's the ticket she'll be pleading for a failure to display. The remaining tickets will be dismissed.
All three remaining matters are gonna be dismissed?
There's 5 remaining matters.
Well, 2 of them are up, okay. 1, 2, 3, we have 4 matters that are up for today as I believe, a pre-trial. The other 2 are up for review, if I'm not.
One for review. I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. That one is, yeah, 2 for review. Those are not being dismissed. Or 1, I see 1.
Attorney Soroki talking to camera,
I'm sorry, it's 2 reviews. You're right, Your Honor. I misread that.
So then she's pleading to ticket number ending in 3234 for failure to display while we're dismissing counts 2 and 3 on that ticket. And then on the separate ticket where she has another driving while license suspended, that's ticket number ending in 6671. Is she pleading to failure to display on that one as well?
No, that's being dismissed.
That one is being dismissed, all right.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Bentley, you had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Soroki in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your rights?
Yes,
And did you understand those rights?
yes,
Did anyone promise you anything, force you, or threaten you in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading guilty on your own free will?
yes, ma'am,
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
yes,
All right, turn your attention, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you give today will be the entire truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down. Turning your attention to November 30th, 2021. Were you driving a 2005 gray Buick?
yes,
And were you driving in the area of Mount Elliott and Lafayette in the city of Detroit?
yes, ma'am,
And you did something on that day to come in contact with Detroit Police Department, yes or no?
yes,
And when you did come in contact with Detroit Police Department, were you able to provide them with a valid driver's license, ma'am?
no, ma'am,
Satisfied, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause on dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court is going to put in a guilty plea for the failure to display on your behalf. Ms. Bentley, are you aware that you have an outstanding balance of $448 and that's before I assessed today's fees?
yes. With that balance, I had a court date, back in February, and since I had one this month, you had put them all together. So you told me to wait on that until I got to this court date today.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that. It don't make sense for me to tell you not to pay something on it though.
Well, that's what you had told me. I asked you what do I start paying today, and you told me to just wait.
Okay, I probably wanted to make sure I knew that you had these out here before I assessed another fee. Cause I'm not trying to kill you with fees, but statutorily, there's only so much that I can do. I'm gonna go for the lowest amount that I possibly can on today's fee. And that's probably exactly why I told you to just wait. So today's fee amount, I'm going to assess a fee of $190. You have an outstanding balance of $440. That brings your total to $638. I am going to require that you come down to the 36th District Court to set up a payment arrangement to pay $100 and something per month for the next 6 months and set this matter for review.
So am I able to get on the payment plan? Cause that's a lot, or no?
Yeah, you're gonna come to the court to get on the payment plan. I'm actually gonna set this out for September 23rd or 24th this year.
You said September what?
25th.
I'm gonna do it for September 25th. It's gonna be your review hearing. If you have all of these done by paid by September 25th, then you don't need to appear at the hearing. But if you don't, you need to appear at 8:35 a.m. But you're gonna come to the court set up a payment arrangement, pay no less than I think it's gonna probably be like $105 or $110 per month for the next 6 months.
Okay,
Okay?
okay,
Because you gotta get these paid, otherwise, and especially, and you can't get any more tickets either, because it's just gonna keep on, it's gonna just be okay? Pay back $100 and something, tell them that you need to have it paid, that the judge said you had to have it paid in 6 months, and they'll go ahead and set up the payment arrangements for you to make approximately $100 and something a month for the next 6 months.
okay.
And the only way I need to see you on September 25th is if you have not paid all of this in full.
Okay,
You have a good day.
you too.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
One final matter, and it concerns the defendant Ali Barrow, which myself. So it's scheduled for a formal hearing today.
Just wanted to go out with a bang, huh?
Yeah.
Are there any more tickets that I'm still handling, or are we done
Is
here?
Mr. Soroki free to go? He said he doesn't need to be here for this one, right?
No, he's fine.
I'm
All right,
gonna
thank
close
you.
breakout rooms because I just don't feel comfortable with breakout rooms being open
Sure.
before I close court. All right, have you spoken to prosecutor Mr. I don't know how this is not some type of conflict, but I guess I didn't know you before today, so I guess it couldn't be a conflict, huh?
Well, Your Honor, he did.
Have a
He's
good day, everyone. Thank you.
93.
Have a good one, Mr. Soroki.
Have a good one, Mr. Soroki.
Good day, Mr. Soroki.
One second, Mr. Barrow.
Absolutely.
And pronounce your last name again, because I think you said it differently.
Barrow. You said it right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they had.
And you were on the schedule for today, Mr. Barrow?
I am. This is just such a coincidence, Your Honor. This is crazy.
All right.
It's like they knew it. They wanted to embarrass me.
Page 5.
All right. And it's just is it just the 2 matters before I call them?
It is the 2 matters, Your Honor. And I have Attorney Ryan Hill to represent me.
Find them guilty. Find them guilty, please. Please find 30 days Wayne County Jail, please, Your Honor. Please.
I feel like I'm being punked today. Am I being punked? Where are the cameras? All right, let me get the rest of the actions, Mr. Barrow.
Okay.
Now calling the people.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
Now calling the people versus Ali Barrow, ticket number C5560142, 1 count of expired plate. Ticket number C5560141, 1 count of improper crossing divided highway median. Please state your appearance for the record.
Attorney Ali Barrow appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
And
Me.
today is the date and time. I was gonna see if we had a prosecutor available right now, but today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. How would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, today is the day and time scheduled for a formal hearing. The complaining witness has failed to appear, as such would like to make a motion for dismissal.
Clearly, you would know, since you've been on Zoom all morning since 8:35 a.m. We have not had an officer Hill to check in as of yet, and it is now 12:29 p.m. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I am, however, going to inquire about how and why your plates are expired.
It's a vehicle that I literally just had to renew it, and I did. I was at 3rd Circuit in a rush. I had a sentencing.
Guilty.
Ryan.
I feel so pumped. This matter is just without prejudice. I know that you know, Counselor, what that means, without prejudice, what that means. And so as of today, you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good one.
I hope the next time I see you, I'm not a named defendant. I really do.
I hope not either, especially if you're gonna do my docket for that day.
I know. It's embarrassing, but it's